Hey, Rui.
Hey,
Your game has changed a lot, specifically as a guy off the ball in the last year. You seem more active as a off ball cutter and that kind of stuff. How would you evaluate where your comfort level is today compared to as a rookie?
I feel like it's all because of Russ. He always get attention, especially offensively. He always has a ball. He's a great playmaker. Playmakers, and he always give us good opportunity to score. Um, Even like a staying a dunker or threes. He just like make us make players good. So that's why I think that's why since last year, I think that's the difference for me to like make an easy score like a dunk, those like little dump down stuff. And yeah, but it's just we started just getting it's a 30 games. We just play 30 games, 40 games. We and especially me and him, start getting more connection and chemistry. So I think it's gonna help a lot more. I think it's gonna get better more.
And you tied your career high tonight with 30 points, and it isn't just tonight. The last 10 games or so, your scoring numbers have made a huge jump. What do you attribute that to?
I mean, just be aggressive, especially Brazil. Gotta be aggressive offensively, you know. Um, and then both end too, even defense. I just gotta be a guy, like I've been telling you guys, I can go 1 to 5. So, you guys just gotta keep doing it. Yeah, and hopefully we don't start winning the games.
Ava.
Rui, I have a really serious question. How did you and Russ decide on your handshake in the starting lineup where you guys bow to each other?
Oh, it was a long time. It was literally the beginning when we start playing together. I think it was from him though. I remember it was from him. He just wanted to bow like that, and that's why we've been doing it. But yeah, it's great. I was calling him senpai, which is mean like this, like kind of in Japan, like in the Japanese, we always call those like people, older people, respect way to say it. So I call him senpai. It's like the thing. But yeah, he's a leader, and I look at him. Um, I like to play with him. It's very fun. So yeah.
It's a good handshake.
I like it too.
Rich.
Hey, Rui, how difficult to defend were the Hornets tonight? How tough were they on offense?
I mean, there's a lot. They have a lot of guys can score, and especially they have a lot of good cutters and stuff. So, and then they made a tough shot, but also if when they miss, we didn't get a deep rebound. So then we just gave up like second chance and stuff. That's what hurt us. So yeah, we just gotta be more solid. And yeah, we lost past 2-3 games against them. So yeah, we gotta fix that part.
Probably gonna use it.
Christos.
Rui, hope you are doing well. I would like to ask you, what did you notice as your biggest growth, your biggest improvement through this season, and how big is the impact of Russell Westbrook to your game?
He's one of the best point guards all time. And literally, when I started playing basketball, I watched him a lot when he was in OKC, and now I'm playing with him, and he makes a good impact on the team. And as a leader, he's a great leader, and he was trying to win the games no matter what, and he come out with good energy. But yeah, also Brad too. He's a good leader. He's the guy always trying to make us, to score offensive, defensive. We're trying to get going. But yeah, those guys but other young guys we gotta I think step up more, especially defensively. We gotta step up and guard the guys And the offense, I think we've been fine. So we just gotta keep doing it.
Thank you.
Neil?
Hey Rui, I know it came late in the game and you guys weren't able to get the win, but what did you see on that one Russell dunk?
Oh my God, it was crazy. Yeah, I was right there. It was right next to it. I'm like, yeah. And I watched the highlights too after the game, and I still can't believe, that was actually literally I was, like I said, when I stepped in basketball, started watching him, and those are dunks that I watched a lot on the TV, and then now I get to see literally right next to him, and I felt crazy, like even like last time. Yeah, he's a beast. He's a beast for sure.
Last question to Quentin.
Hey, Rui, I've seen that you've been using the step back a lot as of late, especially when navigating in those mid-range areas. How long have you been working on your step back jumper, and what made you feel more comfortable implementing it, especially in this point in the season where you're more of an option in the offense?
I mean, it actually been in my game, since I was a junior high. I like mid-range, step back, side step, those kind of stuff, But I think I started getting better because of my body got stronger, so I can use my body to make a space, create the space, and make a easy mid-range. Those are my shot, and I don't think anybody can stop that.
And is there a player that you watch or have watched similar to your body type, your position, your skill set that you look and try to emulate those moves off of, specifically in the mid-range as well?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Sorry. But yeah, when I step in basketball, I think I told you guys before too, but I really like how Carmelo plays. And I watched him when he was playing in New York a lot, and he's like a literally mid-range king. And that's why I started doing like a one pull-up jumper and stuff. And yeah, and I watch him a lot. And also I watch Kawhi's games a lot. But those two guys are most of the main guys I start watching it, and then those mid-range games. Yeah, I think that's those two guys.
Appreciate that. Go Zags.
Yeah, go Zags. Final vote.
Ava, before I go to you, Robin Lopez is in the primary link for those that are interested.
Rui, I have a really quick one for you. Okay, so you call Russ Senpai, you said? What does he call you?
I haven't. I gotta teach him, but I didn't. He actually called like Kohai. Kohai is like from a top to like older guys to younger guys. So yeah, I have to.
You gotta teach him still.
Yeah, I gotta teach him. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not there yet. Yeah,
Thank you, Rui.
Zach, you're up.
及びませんでしたね。
そうですね。僕も試合前にレイアップラインに入ってなんか数が足りないなと思って結構本当チームの半分ぐらいいなかったので、それでも僕ら最初からいい感じで出らせて出ていけたところはあったんですけど、最後バックトゥバックトっていうのもあったのか疲れが出てしまって最後やられてしまったなっていうのがありましたね。
八村選手は今日キャリア最多タイの30得点の活躍でしたけど、振り返っていかがですか？
そうですね、最初からアグレッシブにいけて、少しシュートも結構落としたんですけど、最初から最後までアグレッシブにいけたんじゃないかなと思います、ね。
最近、より積極的にプレーできているのは何が理由だと思います？
チームからもどんどんもっと積極的にいけって言われてますし、僕としても今まで自分がやってきたことにすごい自信ありますし、その中でどんどん見せていこうっていうところもあるのと、あとはブラッドがいないっていうところもあるので、どんどん積極的にいかなきゃいけないなっていうのは思ってました。
なるほど、話はちょっと変わるんですけど、八村選手はウェストブルック選手のことをいつから先輩って呼んでるんですか？
そうですね、多分シーズン最初始まった頃から、彼も結構日本のカルチャーが好きだったので、僕も、本当に彼も本当に先輩って感じだったので、先輩って言い始めになりました。
で、ウェストブルック選手は八村選手のことを何て呼んでるんですか？
まだ後輩っていう言葉を教えてないので、でもこれからちょっと教えようと思ってるので、そうやって呼んでもらうようにしてもらいたいですね。はい、
わかりました。負けた試合の後に恐縮なんですけど、ゴンザガが今日勝って、八村選手の1年生シーズン以来のファイナル4進出おめでとうございます。
はい、ありがとうございます。嬉しいです。
ね、これであと2勝ですね。
そうですね、頑張って、ここまで来て、本当に頑張ってきた子たち子たちもすごい頑張ってきたので、最後、全力でいけばいけるんじゃないかなと思います。
前勝のシーズンでね、ぜひ優勝したいですね。
はい、
はい、ありがとうございます。僕からは以上です。八村選手に質問がある方、レーズハンドボタンを押してください。山脇明子さん、お願いします。
はい、どうも今日はお疲れ様でした。
はい。
はい、ちょっと大学の時の話に戻るんですけれども、大学の時にヒューコーチから、大河になれってずっと言われていて、八村選手すごい頑張っていたんですけれども、頑張ってもまだなってないって言われて、3年生になってようやく大河になったっていうふうに言われたということがありましたけれども、その時の今この高レベルでチームを激しく戦ってチームを引っ張っていく中で、あの時に大概にならなければいけなかったっていうことの意味の大きさとかっていうのは感じますか？
そうですね、大学の時にもそうやって、コーチ陣たちがそんないろんな選手に大河なれって言わないので、今思うと、本当コーチ陣たちも僕がどれだけのポテンシャルがあるかとか、どれだけできるかっていうことを分かってたので、僕もその時小さかったですし、全然自分の力も今もまだ分かんないぐらいなので、その中でコーチ陣たちが僕の力をどんどん引き上げてくれて、今こういう舞台に入れると思うので、そういうところはこれからももっと意識して、どっちかというと、大会になるっていうのはもう本当自信の方じゃないかなと思いますね。積極的にどんな時でも本当に、やれるようにというところがあるんじゃないかなと思うので、そういう意味があるんじゃないかなと思うので、これからも積極的にやっていきたいなと思います。
はい、ありがとうございます。
杉浦大輔さん、お願いします。
はい、八村選手、お疲れ様です。
はい。
はい、ウエストブルックス選手とのこと、本当に息が合ってて、盛んに質問もされてますけれど、昨日、彼の視野の広さについて、プレーの視野の広さについて語られていたんですけど、そんな彼と一緒にプレーする上で一番大事なことってどういうことですか？目を離さないことなのか、あるいはプレーを読むことなのか、どうでしょう？
そうですね、今言った通り、目を離さないところもあると思いますし、いつでも準備できてしてなきゃいけないなっていうのもありますし、あとはあとコミュニケーションですかね、彼がどういうふうに、こういう時に入れっていうことを、最初のシーズンの方は結構苦労したんですけど、今、そういう息が合ってきているので、そこはこれからどんどん上げていきたいなと思います。
あと、今日のウエストブルック選手のダンクすごかったですけど、この間のピストンズ戦の自身のダンクとどっちがすごかったと思いますか？
そうですかね、ちょっと彼のダンクは本当に、どうですかね、それは僕の方、いやでも、ちょっと微妙ですね、ちょっとそこはちょっと難しいところです。
ちょっと遠慮しなきゃいけないですよね。
はい、
ありがとうございます。
はい、
では最後に宮地陽子さんお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。
はい、
さっき英語の方でもウエストブルックと並んでビール選手と2人がリーダーとしてこのチームを引っ張ってるって話が出たんですが、ウエストブルックとビールのリーダーシップの違いっていうのはどんなところにありますか？
おやすみなさい。Thank you. 多分、僕が思うには、ラッセルはもっとボーカル的で、どんどんエナジーをチームから引き出すような感じの、リーダーなんですけど、ブラッドはもっとプレー面とかで見せるような感じの、気迫のある、両方とも気迫のあるプレー面ではあるんですけど、その2人のその違いがあるんじゃないかなと思います。
あともう一つ、ウェストブルック選手のことは結構昔から見てたっていうふうに言ってましたけれども、実際にチームメイトになって会ってみて、意外だったこととか、なんか思ってたのと違うなという面がありますか？
そうですね、結構試合の前とかでも昔、テレビ見たとき、ダンスとかそういうのもしたんですけど、本当にオフコートではすごいお茶目というか、すごい、面白いなっていうところはありましたね。わ
かりました。ありがとうございます。
はい。
はい、八村選手ありがとうございました。Okay, back to you, Katsuya.
Thank you. Christos.
Hello, Russell. Hope you are doing well. I would like to ask you about Rui. How refreshing for you to have a so talented teammate like him, and what impressed you most about his game?
Rui's been good, been crazy, consistently been aggressive, which has been big for us. And you see the last week or so.
Chase.
Yeah, Russ, when you have a young player like Denny, who, Coach Brooks was just talking about how, there's ups and downs because he's a rookie. What can you do to try to help him become a more consistent contributor?
You try to work with him, figure out, how he can be his best self. And that's something that, starts within himself, number one, and then guys like myself can help him kind of get to where he needs to get to be, the player that he potentially wants to be.
Neil.
Hey, Russ. Scott made a kind of sarcastic comment that, it wasn't until the end of the game that you were getting free throws, even though you were being aggressive the entire game. You have conversations with the officials all the time. Do you feel that there's anything you can do on your end to, be rewarded for calls?
No, just keep playing. It's how it is, how it's become actually for me. So just take it or leave it. Just keep on.
At this point, do you just, not even try and let it frustrate you at all and just, try and control what you can control, and that's an uncontrollable?
That's my life. My life is control what you can control. I can't control the uncontrolled. I can't control what somebody else does. Unfortunately, that's just how I live my life.
Thanks, Russ.
Yeah.
Quentin.
Hey, Russ, this might fall into the control the uncontrollable, but I saw you and your wife had comments on Instagram about what Stephen A. Smith said about you guys. Well, it's about your play on first take. How do you, at this point in your career, continue to hear those comments and just keep going and keep that laser focus? How do you just tone everyone out and just play basketball the way you do?
That's how my life been since day one. I've been playing basketball for my whole life, and like my wife mentioned, it's important that you don't let people deter you from your goals, deter you from your plan, deter you from the things you have destined in this world. Because prime example, man, is I watch these college games and I watch these kids and these announcers, man, they get on their TV and just say anything about a kid. They don't even know him. They don't know his family. They don't know where he's from. They don't know what he's been through. They don't know his struggles. They don't know his pain. They don't know anything about the kid. But one thing said on TV can determine how you perceive this kid on TV, which will allow him not to be able to reach his goals, which will allow him not to be able to get drafted, which will allow him not to take care of his family, which will now not create generational wealth, which now makes our people and the minorities, the underserved community, which makes that gap. It's way bigger than basketball. That's my entire life focus. And my wife, that's what she's mentioning, because we talk about all the time, is that, I sit back. I don't say much. I don't like to go back and forth about people. But one thing I won't allow to happen anymore is let people create narratives and constantly just talking shit for no reason about me, because I lay it on the line every night, and I use my platform to be able to help people all across the world, and nobody can take that away from me. I've been blessed to be able to have a platform to do it, and like I said before, a championship don't change my life. I'm happy. I was a champion once I made it to the NBA. Like, I grew up in the streets. I'm a champion. Like, nobody can. I don't have to be an NBA champion. I know many people that got NBA champions that's miserable, have done nothing for their community, have done nothing for the people in our world. And for me, man, my legacy, like I mentioned before, is not based on what I do on this court. I'm not gonna play basketball my whole life. My legacy is what I do off the floor. How many people I'm able to impact and inspire along my journey, man. And that's how I keep my head down and keep it pushing, because it's very important that you don't let the negativity seep in, because it's been like that my whole career. Honestly, there's no other player that kind of takes the heat that I take constantly. But I take it as positive because obviously I'm doing something right if people are talking about me. And that's how I feel. And I stay my best foot forward, stay prayerful, keep my family close and keep it like that.
Appreciate that, Russ.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Have a good night, everybody.
Yeah.